Well, there's a whole variety of ways in which the internet and mobile devices is raising the specter of criminal activity for kids. One of the more interesting cases was a kid who wrote some songs that had a sexual aspect to them. They were pretty provocative lyrics, and although he was not a teen when he actually caused the problem, he was invited to perform some of his music for elementary school kids, and he performed some non-explicit lyrics with the little kids. And then after the little kids had left the room, he sang his much more explicit songs and then used editing software to combine images of the children sitting there as if they were listening to the explicit music. And he was trying to do this as a joke. He thought this was just kind of a funny thing to do with music and video and so forth. But he, needless to say, got into a fair amount of hot water because he was using the images of these kids as if they were at a sexually explicit performance. And not surprisingly, a lot of parents got upset by that. I think that it illustrates the tremendous power of software and hardware to enable kids to do things they couldn't do 20 years ago. That's kind of I think a minor example in some ways, because it takes a little bit of effort to do that, and it's not directly affecting the minors. They weren't actually present when the song took place. The much more disturbing cases are where kids use technology as a way of extracting sexual activity from others through blackmail or coercion or something like that. And this is broadly being described as a category of sextortion. And the concept behind this is that you induce someone to provide you with a sexually explicit photo, and then you use that photo to coerce them into doing more explicit things. And there have been a number of different cases where that's happened.